Have you ever stopped to think about the incredible women who have shaped our world? The ones who dared to dream bigger, fight harder, and achieve the impossible? This isn't just a history lesson, it's a celebration of these awe-inspiring women. We're about to dive into the lives of some seriously amazing women from every corner of the globe. From queens and scientists to artists and activists, these women defied expectations and changed the world. Their stories are a testament to the power of resilience, intelligence, and compassion. Get ready to be inspired. We're about to take a journey through time, highlighting the remarkable achievements of women who refuse to be defined by their circumstances. These women weren't just born into greatness, they created it. They challenged norms, shattered glass ceilings, and paved the way for generations to come. Prepare to be amazed by stories of courage, innovation, and unwavering determination. But this isn't just about listing off accomplishments. It's about understanding the challenges they overcame, the sacrifices they made, and the impact their legacies continue to have on us today. We're going deep into their stories, exploring the cultural context that shaped their journeys. We'll discover how their individual experiences reflect broader societal shifts and movements. From ancient empires to the modern world, we'll see how these women navigated complex social structures and left an indelible mark on their respective fields. This is about more than just individual stories, it's about recognizing the interconnectedness of their struggles and triumphs. We'll explore how their work resonated across borders, inspiring others to fight for equality, justice, and progress. Get ready to expand your understanding of history and celebrate the often unsung heroes who have made our world a richer, more vibrant place. This is a celebration of the indomitable spirit of women throughout history. So, buckle up and let's embark on this incredible journey together. Imagine a time when China's emperors were considered almost godlike, holding absolute power. Now picture this, a woman rising through the ranks, defying all odds, and claiming that very throne for herself. Meet Empress Wu Zetian, a name that still commands respect and sparks debate over 1,300 years later. This wasn't just some lucky break. Wu Zetian was a political mastermind. She started as a concubine in the imperial court, but her intelligence and ambition couldn't be contained. She outmaneuvered rivals, consolidated her power, and eventually established the Second Zhou dynasty, ruling in her own right. Talk about breaking glass ceilings. Wu Zetian wasn't just a figurehead. She was a reformer, a patron of the arts, and a ruthless leader who expanded China's empire. She promoted Buddhism, reformed the civil service, and even created her own characters for the Chinese language. This woman was a force of nature, transforming China's political and cultural landscape. Sure, her methods were sometimes, let's just say, unconventional, but her impact is undeniable. Wu Zetian's story is a testament to the fact that power knows no gender, and her reign continues to captivate historians and challenge our perceptions of leadership. Let's travel now to the elegant world of Japan's Heian period, a time of artistic flourishing and courtly intrigue. Here, amidst the whispers of silk robes and the gentle strumming of the biwa, lived Murasaki Shikibu, a woman whose words would resonate for centuries. Murasaki Shikibu is best known for her masterpiece, The Tale of Genji, often considered the world's first novel. This epic work delves into the lives of Prince Genji and his descendants, exploring themes of love, loss, and the complexities of courtly life. But Genji is more than just a romance. It's a window into the Heian period, offering insights into the customs, beliefs, and social structures of the time. Murasaki Shikibu's prose is renowned for its beauty, psychological depth, and keen observations of human nature. Imagine the patience it took to handwrite such a lengthy work. Her writing wasn't just about entertainment, it was a form of social commentary, subtly critiquing the lives of the elite and giving voice to the often unspoken perspectives of women. Murasaki Shikibu's legacy is a testament to the power of storytelling. Her words continue to transport readers to a bygone era, reminding us that the human experience transcends time and place. Fast forward to ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and a queen who needs no introduction, Cleopatra. Her name is synonymous with beauty, power, and ultimately tragedy. Cleopatra was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. And boy, did she know how to make an entrance. She was fluent in multiple languages, a skilled diplomat, and a shrewd political strategist. Cleopatra understood the importance of image and cultivated an aura of power and allure that captivated even the most powerful men of her time, including Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But Cleopatra wasn't just a pretty face, she was fighting to preserve her kingdom's independence amidst the turmoil of Roman expansion. She formed alliances, commanded armies, and even led naval battles. Talk about a woman who knew how to handle herself. Of course, her story is also one of heartbreak and political maneuvering. Her alliances ultimately crumbled, leading to her tragic downfall. Cleopatra's life might have been short, but her legacy as a powerful, intelligent, and captivating figure continues to fascinate us. She remains an icon, a symbol of female agency in a time when the world was dominated by men. Now, let's journey to the bustling intellectual hub of Alexandria, where, amidst the scrolls and scholars, a remarkable woman named Hypatia made her mark. Imagine a time when being a woman and a scholar was practically unheard of. Yet, Hypatia defied those norms, becoming a leading mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher in 4th century Roman Egypt. She headed the Platonist school at Alexandria, where she taught philosophy and astronomy to students from all over the world. Can you imagine the lectures, the debates, the sheer brilliance that filled those halls? Hypatia wasn't just a teacher, she was an inventor, designing astrolabes and hydrometers with her own 2 hands. She believed in the power of reason and logic, challenging the religious dogma that was becoming increasingly dominant. This woman was a true intellectual trailblazer, paving the way for women in STEM fields for centuries to come. Sadly, her brilliance and independent spirit made her a target of political and religious tensions. Hypatia's life was tragically cut short, but her legacy as a champion of knowledge and rational thought continues to inspire. She reminds us that the pursuit of knowledge knows no bounds, and that the courage to challenge the status quo is a timeless virtue. These ancient women, from the palaces of China to the libraries of Alexandria, shattered expectations and left their mark on history. They were rulers, writers, scholars, and strategists, proving that greatness has no gender. Their stories, passed down through generations, continue to inspire us to challenge limitations and strive for a world where every voice can be heard. But this is just the beginning of our journey. As we move into the medieval period, we'll encounter even more remarkable women who dare to lead, create, and inspire amidst a world in constant flux. Get ready for tales of courage, faith, and unwavering determination that will leave you in awe of the power of the human spirit. Joan of Arc's unwavering faith, France in the middle of the 100 Years' War, a teenage girl leading the charge against the English, Joan of Arc, the peasant girl who became a national heroine.
I claim to have visions from saints.
Armed with faith, she rallied troops and turned the tide. Joan's courage earned her the nickname the Maid of Orleans. She became a symbol of French resistance.
My story took a tragic turn. Captured and accused of heresy, I was burned at the stake.
But her spirit lived on. Joan of Arc remains a symbol of courage, faith, and freedom. A symphony of knowledge, Hildegard von Bingen's multifaceted genius. Now, let's travel to Germany, where a woman named Hildegard von Bingen was busy shattering stereotypes and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. Imagine being a master of, pretty much everything. Hildegard was a true polymath, excelling in music, medicine, theology, and even writing plays. She was a Benedictine abbess, a composer, a philosopher, a mystic, and even a political advisor. Talk about a Renaissance woman, centuries before the Renaissance. Hildegard's musical compositions were unlike anything heard before, blending Gregorian chant with her own unique style. She believed that music was a direct link to the divine, and her compositions reflect on that spiritual connection. But Hildegard didn't stop there. She wrote extensively on medicine, using her knowledge of herbs and natural remedies to treat the sick. She even challenged the church's views on female sexuality, advocating for a more holistic understanding of the female body. This was a woman who wasn't afraid to speak her mind. Hildegard von Bingen's life and work are a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit. She reminds us that knowledge knows no limits and that true genius transcends any single discipline. Razia Sultana's bold reign. In 13th century India, Razia Sultana became the first female sultan of Delhi. She broke barriers, stepping into a role reserved for men. A skilled warrior and shrewd politician, she challenged gender norms. Known for her intelligence and courage, she earned respect, but her reign was cut short by court conspiracies. Razia's legacy continues to inspire, proving gender is no barrier to leadership. The power behind the Sultanate Hurrem sultans, influence and intrigue. Now let's journey to the heart of the Ottoman Empire, where a woman named Hurrem Sultan, also known as Roxolana, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most powerful figures of her time. Imagine going from a slave girl to the legal wife of the Sultan. Hurrem's story is one of ambition, intrigue, and ultimately love. She captured the heart of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, becoming his trusted advisor and confidant. Hurrem wasn't just a pretty face, she was a shrewd political strategist and a master of courtly maneuvering. She used her influence to advocate for her own son's claim to the throne, navigating the complex web of alliances and rivalries within the Ottoman court. Talk about a power couple. Hurrem's influence extended beyond the palace walls. She was a patron of the arts, commissioning mosques, hospitals, and other public works. She also corresponded with foreign rulers, playing a role in shaping Ottoman diplomacy. Hurrem Sultan's life is a testament to the power of intelligence, ambition, and yes, even love to shape the course of history. She reminds us that power can be found in unexpected places, and that women have always played a crucial role in shaping the world around them. Echoes of the medieval world, seeds of change. The medieval world, often portrayed as a time of darkness and oppression, was also a time when remarkable women rose to prominence, challenging social norms and leaving their mark on history. From battlefields to monasteries, from palaces to centers of learning, these women demonstrated extraordinary courage, intellect, and resilience. Their stories remind us that the fight for equality and recognition is not a modern invention. It's a timeless struggle that has been waged by extraordinary individuals throughout history. As we move into the Renaissance, we'll witness a flowering of art, culture, and knowledge. And amidst this transformation, we'll encounter even more inspiring women who dared to break free from convention and shape the world with their talent, vision, and unwavering determination. Elizabeth's reign of power and artistry. Queen Elizabeth I of England, the ultimate girl boss of the Renaissance, inherited a kingdom on the brink of chaos, dealing with religious turmoil and facing threats from all sides. United a divided nation and ushered in a golden age of English history. Shakespeare, exploration, and a whole lot of power moves. Patron of the arts, recognizing the power of culture to shape her image and legacy. Elizabeth was a woman in a man's world. Mic drop moment right there. Sofonisba Anguissola's artistic legacy. In Renaissance Italy, Sofonisba Anguissola broke barriers with every brushstroke. She became one of the most celebrated portraitists of her time. Born into a noble family, she painted her own narrative. Sofonisba quickly surpassed her teachers, captivating patrons across Europe. Her portraits were full of life, capturing the personality of her subjects. She became a court painter to King Philip II of Spain. Later, she tutored Queen Isabella Clara Eugenia, inspiring future female artists. Sofonisba paved the way for generations of female artists. The Mughal Empress Nur Jahan's reign of power and patronage. Nur Jahan, Light of the World, wrote her own chapter in history. Married to Emperor Jahangir, she was not just behind the throne. Intelligent and ambitious, she wielded considerable influence. Nur Jahan advised Jahangir, attended court, and issued decrees. Talk about a power couple. Her influence extended beyond the palace walls. She commissioned magnificent buildings and gardens. She even had her own silver coins minted. Nur Jahan's legacy of beauty, power, and influence endures. Echoes of the Song Dynasty, Li Qingzhao's lyrical genius. Now, we travel back in time to the elegant Song Dynasty in China, where a woman named Li Qingzhao was crafting poetry that would resonate through the ages. That was Li Qingzhao, a true literary rock star. Her poetry was known for its delicate beauty, its emotional depth, and its unflinching honesty. She wrote about love, loss, the joys of nature, and the sorrows of war and displacement, capturing the essence of human experience with a rare sensitivity and grace. Li Qingzhao's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of words. Renaissance, reflections, seeds of change. The Renaissance, a time of rebirth and transformation, witnessed the rise of extraordinary women who challenged conventional roles and made their mark on history. From ruling queens to groundbreaking artists and influential empresses to lyrical poets, these women demonstrated that genius, creativity, and leadership know no gender. They navigated complex political landscapes, shattered glass ceilings in the art world, and left behind legacies that continue to inspire and empower us today. Their stories remind us that the pursuit of knowledge, the courage to express oneself, and the determination to break down barriers are timeless and universal aspirations. As we move into the 19th century, we'll encounter a new wave of remarkable women who, inspired by the legacies of their predecessors, will continue the fight for equality, justice, and recognition on a global stage. Susan B. Anthony's Fight for Suffrage. Hold on to your bonnets, ladies and gents, because we're diving into the 19th century, a time of immense change. And who better to guide us than Susan B. Anthony? Picture this, a world where women couldn't vote, own property, or control their own earnings. I was about to crash that party. Susan was a powerhouse, a tireless advocate for women's rights. She traveled the country, giving speeches and challenging the notion that women were less capable. I faced harsh criticism, ridicule, and even arrest for daring to challenge the status quo. She was once arrested for the audacious act of, wait for it, voting. Susan never backed down. Her legacy paved the way for future generations to shatter that glass ceiling. Harriet Tubman's courageous legacy. Harriet Tubman stared down the horrors of slavery and said, "Not today." She dared to dream of freedom, not just for herself, but for countless others. Harriet made 19 dangerous journeys, guiding over 300 people to freedom. Her legacy is a testament to courage and the unwavering belief in freedom. Anandibai Gopal Rao, Joshi's pioneering spirit. In 19th century India, Anandibai Gopalrao Joshi made history in medicine. Married at 9, she faced societal pressures but dreamed of becoming a doctor. With her husband's support, she pursued a medical degree in the US. She battled prejudice and illness, becoming the first Indian woman to earn a medical degree. Anandibai became a symbol of hope and progress for women in India. The Last Queen's Stand, Lili Wokalani's Legacy of Resistance. Aloha and welcome to the Hawaiian Islands, where a queen's fight for her people's sovereignty echoes through time. Meet Queen Lili Wokalani, the last reigning monarch of the Kingdom of Hawaii, a woman who embodied grace, resilience, and an unwavering love for her homeland. Imagine inheriting a throne as foreign powers circle, their eyes set on your nation's resources and strategic importance. That was Lili Wokalani's reality as she ascended to the throne in 1891. She was a woman of many talents, a gifted composer, a skilled writer, and a compassionate leader who genuinely cared for the well-being of her people. But her reign was cut tragically short by forces beyond her control. A group of businessmen and sugar planters, backed by the US military, staged a coup in 1893, overthrowing the Queen and establishing a provisional government with the goal of annexation to the United States. Talk about a hostile takeover. Lili Wokalani, in a heartbreaking act of selflessness, surrendered to protect her people from further bloodshed, but her spirit remained unbroken. She protested the overthrow, appealed to the US government for justice, and became a symbol of Hawaiian resistance to what she considered an illegal occupation. Lili Wokalani spent the rest of her life advocating for her people's rights, composing music that expressed her love for Hawaii and reminding the world that the fight for sovereignty never truly ends. 19th century Trailblazers, Echoes of Change. The 19th century, an era marked by both progress and turmoil, witnessed the rise of extraordinary women who challenged societal norms, fought for justice, and paved the way for a more equitable future. From the bustling streets of New York City to the rural landscapes of Maryland, from the hospitals of India to the shores of Hawaii, these women demonstrated that courage, compassion, and determination know no geographic boundaries. They were pioneers, activists, healers, and leaders who dared to dream of a better world and dedicated their lives to making those dreams a reality. Their stories remind us that the pursuit of equality, the fight for justice, and the unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit are timeless and universal aspirations that continue to inspire us today. As we move into the 20th century, we'll witness the ripple effects of their actions as new generations of women, inspired by their legacies, rise up to challenge the status quo and shape a world where every voice can be heard and every dream can take flight. A Mind of Pure Radiance, Marie Curie's Scientific Legacy. Hold on to your lab coats, folks, because we're stepping into the early 20th century, a time when scientific discoveries were turning the world upside down. And leading the charge was none other than Marie Curie, a woman who radiated brilliance, both literally and figuratively. Imagine dedicating your life to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, only to stumble upon something so groundbreaking, so revolutionary, that it would change the course of science forever. That was Marie Curie's reality. Born Maria Skłodowska in Poland, she faced incredible challenges pursuing her passion for science. Imagine being denied access to education in your own country because you're a woman. Talk about a major buzzkill. But Marie wasn't one to back down. She moved to Paris, studied at the Sorbonne, and basically became a scientific rock star. Together with her husband, Pierre Curie, she delved into the world of radioactivity, a term she coined herself. They spent countless hours in their lab experimenting with elements like uranium and thorium, often working in cramped and hazardous conditions. Talk about dedication. Taking flight, Amelia Earhart's daring spirit. Buckle up, adventurers, because we're about to soar into the wild blue yonder with a woman who defied gravity and captured the imaginations of millions. Amelia Earhart. Imagine a time when airplanes were still a novelty, a daring feat for even the most seasoned pilots. Now picture this, a young woman with a thirst for adventure, a twinkle in her eye, and a heart set on conquering the skies. That was Amelia. From her early days as a social worker in Boston, Amelia was drawn to the freedom and challenge of aviation. She took odd jobs to pay for flying lessons, and in 1920, she experienced her first airplane ride. Talk about love at first flight. Amelia wasn't content with just being a passenger. She wanted to command the controls, to dance with the clouds, to push the boundaries of what was possible. In 1928, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, a feat that catapulted her to international fame. A revolutionary's heart, Chu Jin's fight for women's rights. Chu Jin, born into privilege, chose to fight for women's rights, challenging traditional Confucian values. She established a women's journal and a school for girls, promoting literacy and revolutionary ideals. Colors of Rebellion, Amrita Sher-Gil's artistic defiance. Amrita Sher-Gil, blending Western modernism with Indian aesthetics, captured the lives of ordinary people with empathy and raw honesty. Her bold style challenged artistic norms and continues to captivate us today. Dawn of a new era, legacies forged in determination. The women we've met challenge the status quo and pave the way for future generations. Their legacies inspire us to dream bigger and fight harder for a better future. A seat of defiance, Rosa Parks and the spark of change. Rosa Parks' refusal to give up her seat ignited the civil rights movement, leading to the Montgomery bus boycott. Her courage and the resulting boycott drew national attention to racial injustices. A mountain conquered, a world inspired, Junko Tabei's Summit of Dreams. Junko Tabei, the first woman to conquer Mount Everest, defied societal expectations and embraced adventure. Her historic climb in 1975 inspired women worldwide to pursue their dreams. From classroom to parliament, Benazir Bhutto's legacy of courage. Benazir Bhutto, educated at Harvard and Oxford, returned to Pakistan to lead her party in the 1988 elections. She became the first female prime minister of Pakistan, symbolizing hope and progress. A shot heard around the world, Malala Yousafzai's fight for education. Malala Yousafzai, defying the Taliban, demanded her right to education and inspired the world. Her advocacy for girls' education earned her the Nobel Prize and global recognition. Mid-century trailblazers, shaping a new world. These women challenged the status quo and inspired generations to strive for a just and equitable world. Their legacies remind us that the fight for equality and knowledge continues to shape our world. Championing change from the White House. Michelle Obama's enduring impact. Michelle Obama used her platform to champion education, health, and women's rights. Her powerful speeches and initiatives inspired millions to strive for a better society. Hold on to your reusable water bottles, everyone, because we're about to meet a young woman who's shaking things up on a global scale, demanding action on climate change, and inspiring a generation to fight for the future of our planet, Greta Thunberg. At 15, Greta Thunberg's solo protest sparked a global movement for climate action. Her determination and blunt speeches have inspired millions to demand urgent action. The Lady of Burma's unwavering resolve, Aung San Suu Kyi's fight for democracy. Aung San Suu Kyi, a symbol of resilience, Banching, spent years under house arrest for challenging Myanmar's military regime. Her advocacy for democracy and human rights made her a global icon of peaceful resistance. A tapestry of inspiration celebrating contemporary trailblazers. These women, from scientists to activists, are leading the charge in every field imaginable. They challenge stereotypes, defy expectations, and inspire the next generation of change makers. Carrying the torch, a future ignited by empowerment, the fight for equality and progress is a continuous journey building on the legacies of past trailblazers. Let their stories inspire us to shape a future worthy of their sacrifices and dreams. A legacy etched in courage, the enduring power of women. Whew! What a journey through time we've just taken. We've explored the lives of some seriously amazing women from all walks of life, from ancient empresses to modern-day activists. We've seen how they have shattered glass ceilings, challenged norms, and left their mark on history, proving that greatness knows no gender, no boundaries, and certainly no limits. From the halls of power to the front lines of social change, these women have shown us what it means to be courageous, compassionate, and utterly unstoppable. Think about it. Empress Wu ruling China with an iron fist, Joan of Arc leading armies with unwavering faith, Marie Curie unlocking the secrets of the atom with her brilliant mind. Malala Yousafzai standing up for education in the face of danger. These are just a few examples of the countless women who have shaped our world. Their stories are a testament to the indomitable spirit of women throughout history. They faced down challenges, overcome obstacles, and emerged as beacons of hope, reminding us that change is always possible, even in the face of adversity. And the best part? Their legacy continues to inspire us today. The journey continues, inspiration for generations to come. As we conclude our journey, let's remember that this isn't just about looking back, it's about looking forward. The fight for equality, justice, and a more inclusive world is far from over. It's up to each and every one of us to carry the torch, to be inspired by these incredible women, and to create a future worthy of their sacrifices. So what can we learn from these incredible women? First and foremost, to embrace our own power. We all have a voice, a unique set of talents, and a responsibility to make our mark on the world. Don't be afraid to dream big, to challenge the status quo, and to fight for what you believe in. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Just like the women we've learned about today, find your tribe, your support system, your fellow change makers. Together, we can create a world where every girl and woman has the opportunity to reach her full potential. Let's honor the legacies of these incredible women by continuing their fight for a brighter, more just, and equitable world for